Okay, so here we go. Aiden, you're up. Tell me about number one.
It would be 4 to the 8th power.
4 to the 8th. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Miss Elliott, you get number 3.
X minus 3 to the third power.
Yes, and you need the parentheses. X minus 3 to the third power. Okay. Now we're writing expressions using positive exponents. So tell me about number 5.
So it would be 8. Well, this would be a negative number. So it would be 64.
No, listen. Listen, it has nothing to do with the number. It's the exponent. All right, you're playing around too much.
Okay, it's 1.
Yeah. So because it has a negative exponent, you have to move it,
Yeah, you know that. You know that.
right? So what is it? What's the final answer?
It'd be 1 and then 8 over 2.
Yes, that's the answer. All right, that's the answer. All right, next, Jacob.
That would be.
And everybody try to write the answer down. Don't just, you know what I mean? Write the answer after he says it. What are you thinking? Now remember, the negative exponent, anytime something has a negative exponent, your job is to move it. What's the base,
The base is 4.
right? So I have to move this whole thing.
Oh, on top, so 4, 6.
That's the answer, 4 to the 6th. All right, that's it, 4 to the 6th. Okay, so Mikey, let's see what you get.
9x to the third power.
Good job.
Say it again.
9x to the third power.
Do they both have negative exponents?
Yes.
So you have to move both of them, right?
Oh, 1 over.
Nope. Do you agree this has a negative exponent?
Yeah.
So where does that go?
Bottom.
It's already on the bottom.
Does it go up top?
Yeah, it goes up top.
Oh, 9 to the negative 6.
Nope.
Oh,
Shh.
sorry.
9 to the what power?
6th power.
Yes, 9 to the 6th. And then what do I move?
Move x to the negative third.
And where does that go?
Bottom.
Yes, so it becomes what on the bottom?
X to the third.
X to the third on the bottom. What?
I'm kind of confused. What if it was like, what if there was a negative exponent on the bottom? But there was not one on the top? Would it just be the same spot?
What's the rule? If what?
Oh, if they're different, then.
No, I didn't say if they're different. You move them if what?
If they're negative.
If the exponent is negative, you move it.
Yeah.
If it's on the top, you move it to where?
Bottom.
If it's on the bottom, you move it to the,
So if it doesn't have a negative exponent, it'll just move to the side?
if it doesn't have a negative exponent, do you move it?
No. No.
No. That's the rule. You, for all you do is you look at, does it have a negative exponent? Yes, it does, or no, it doesn't. If it does have a negative exponent, you move it. If it doesn't have a negative exponent, it just stays right the same. Okay, now, what I want to do here is number 11. I just want everybody to be able to tell me what the answer is. We're not using a calculator. Sophia, what do you think the answer is for number 11?
16 or negative 16.
Negative 16. All right, everybody needs to write negative 16. All right, the reason why it's negative 16 is because the 4 is being squared, not the negative. All right, so I need everybody to put negative 16 down. What?
What is it in parentheses? I thought it was supposed to be red.
I know, you're, Nora, just don't tell me with the what ifs.
I mean, like, I
All
thought it
right.
was supposed to be written in parentheses.
It's not written in parentheses.
If it was written in parentheses,
Guess what number 12 is?
the same thing.
Same thing. That's what I'm doing. All right. Now, I wrote these on purpose because I know they were confusing. All right, so now I want everybody to look at number 12. So Nora, what is number 12?
-16.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're right, it's 16. Because the -4, the entire thing is going.
Right. So the difference here, I wrote this specifically, but I want everybody to put 16 down. But I want you to see the difference. Number 12, please write down, that means -4 times -4. That's what that means. All right. Everybody needs to write that. Make sure you see it. Make sure you're paying attention. Number 11. Can somebody tell me what number 11 actually means? Sophie, can you tell me what that actually means?
4 to the second power and then.
That's exactly correct. You said it perfectly. So what you're doing is you're saying 4 to the second, which would be 4 times 4. And then there's what? Then it's negative. All right. That's how you should be thinking about it. That's what it is. That's why on your calculator, if you just type in -4 squared, it's going to tell you the answer is what? -16. All right. If we do it as a substitution, that's why I keep trying to tell you it requires parentheses. So bear with me on that. That's the hard part. All right. You can't be daydreaming right now. You're supposed to be listening carefully because that's really crucial. That's where everybody makes mistakes. If you make a substitution, you have to put what? Parentheses. That's what you're doing. You have to do that. All right.
Well, actually, I'll ask after class.
Okay, good. All right. So now I just want you writing using exponents. All right. I kind of made a mistake as I was typing this. This just came to my mind and I wanted to show you the difference. So really this now just applies. Okay. So number 13, Violet, tell me.
But I just made 3 to the 14.
Yes, ma'am. 3 to the 14th. 3 to the 14th. Everybody's writing that down. Yes.
Can I run a pencil?
Yeah, of course.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Addison. Now, what?
I thought you'd do 3 times 3.
I can't help that, remember?
Yeah.
No, you do not. Or I would have written 9.
Would that be for plus? Or-
No, just let me go through here. So I understand what you're saying. You accidentally multiplied these together. But what I'm trying to tell you is, remember, when you're multiplying, what do you do to exponents? But leave the bases the same. Okay, that's a rule. That's why I'm writing these out, because they're tricky. All right, you got to practice. All right. So here we go.
4 to the 6th.
Now, watch this. Now, I want you to look at that as this. 1, 2. There's how many 4s on top?
3.
And how many on the bottom?
0.
Well, no, come on. How many on the bottom?
9.
9. So now watch what I'm going to do. That's what your brain should be doing. Okay. Now, I want everyone to tell me real quick, and well, just Addison, what's 4 divided by 4?
4 divided by 4 is 1.
Right. What's this 4 divided by 4?
1.
What's this 4 divided by 4?
1.
So if I wanted to, I could replace all that with 1 times 1 times 1. And on the bottom, it would be 1 times 1 times 1. Do you agree with that? Okay. So now I have, what is 1 times 1 times 1, Addison?
1.
Yes. So I'm simplifying the top. Now, how many 4s are left?
7.
Count them again.
Wait, 6.
6. That's why it's 4 to the 6th. You with me on that? Right? And I understand that's tricky. That's why I'm writing it out like this. All right. Now, truly the rule is just do what? Subtract them, right? But your mistake was, you have to remember there's more 4s on the bottom. That's why 4 to the 6th goes on the bottom and not the top. All right. And everything canceled out. So there's a 1 left at the top.
Okay.
All right. And like I said, I can't do any better than that, guys. I really can't. You have to write it down if you don't know. If you think you know, keep practicing and see if you're getting them correct. All right, Max, are you ready?
Yeah,
What is number 17, Max?
so, 8 minus 12 is -4, so it's -4. and then-
All right, I like that, Max. Hold on. T to the -4. I like what he said because he just did 8 minus 12 and did -4.
Mhm.
All right, now what?
And then you turn it into the positive exponent and you get 1 over t to the 4.
Max, I appreciate you listening, buddy. That was really nice. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now 19. Okay, this one's tricky, so tell me what to do. Okay. All right, I'm gonna accept that. So now what's the final answer? Very smart, buddy. That's smart. I don't do it that way, though. I'm gonna show you how I do it, though. Okay. I don't want to confuse you. You know that, right? But I'm just doing the way I think it should be logically, right? So what I'm doing is I'm just looking at the negatives. So I noticed this -8 is negative. So I'm going to move it down here. So I would write this as 1 over x cubed times x to the 8th like that. Does that make sense? Is it the same answer? Yeah. All right. But dividing is subtraction, but we just can't have negative exponents. All right. So Mr. Ward, I was happy with that. Yes. If you wrote x to the -11, I would give you a little bit of credit. If you wrote 1 over x to the 11, I'd give you all the credit. Make sense, right? All right. That was tricky. Tricky. All right. So Nora, you get to go.
All right, hang on. Put that thing.
It's not a calculator problem, kiddo.
Oh, sorry, -3 to the, in parentheses to the 6th.
That is correct. -3 to the 6th power. All right, -3 to the 6th. Okay. Ooh, what do you think?
So since there's one negative and one positive, first you change the negative to a positive.
So what would I do?
You would put it over one, or so it would go -5 on the top, and then you put x to the 9th on the bottom,
I'm okay with that.
and then you, multiplied by the -6. Wait, so the full from -6x to 2, and then would you simplify it?
Now what?
Put that over 1, and then after that you
Look what I'm highlighting.
you add them.
Why do I add those?
Because they're both negative.
Why do I add those?
Oh, so their whole numbers in the top.
What operation is it? Isn't it multiplication?
Oh, yeah. So you just multiply those, which equals -30.
Why is it -30?
Oh, 30.
So 30 is correct. Now I'm interested to hear how you think about x squared and x to the 9th.
Would it just be x to the 11th?
Because we're dividing, aren't we? So now stay with me. How many x's are on the top?
2.
How many are on the bottom? So
7.
where at on the top or the bottom?
What?
Where would it go, on the top or the bottom?
On the bottom.
Yes, sir. Okay, now again, guys, I think that's pretty hard. That's pretty hard.
But I thought we were multiplying.
We did.
Oh.
We did. Tell me what you're confused though, because I want to help you, but
I'm confused on how it was -9.
Yeah,
well, because there are 9 x's on the bottom. Now, another thing I want you to do, just a minute, I'm gonna let you tell me.
Focus one of them on the top and the other one.
Right. But here's something else. Here's how I wish you would look at it. You're multiplying. So what's the rule? You multiply numbers. What's that?
30.
30. And then what do you do to exponents when you multiply?
Yeah.
Add them. So that'd be x to the
11.
x to the what?
Oh, 7.
X to the what? You're asking me what 2 plus -9 is.
Oh, -7.
Yes. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Now that's the same as what?
30 over x to -7, or x to 7.
Right, is that the same answer?
Yeah.
You see, we can do it differently, right? If you do the rules, it doesn't matter how you do it, you'll get the same answer.
Okay.
Right? I like what you did, but the first thing that came to my mind was when I multiply numbers and add the exponents, and then I fix it from there. Okay? Now, Addison, thank you for waiting.
Why would you multiply 65?
Because it's a multiplication problem.
Say if it's multiplication, how would you add?
Yes, but these are numbers and not exponents. These are numbers. Those are numbers. You multiply numbers. Now, what are these things called? Yes, that's why you add the exponents. Do you understand the difference now between a number and an exponent? And I understand the confusion.
But if you add them, would it be -11?
No. You add the exponents. You're adding, here's what I'm trying to show you what I'm adding now. I'm adding the 2 and the -9 because that's the rules for exponents. You add exponents. Now, do you understand? And listen to me. I so appreciate you listening hard. All right. And I know you're trying hard. So listen to what I'm saying. If I tell you this is a number, the 2 is a what? Right. You see what but 2 is a number also, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, it's better described as an exponent. You agree with that?
Yeah.
And -9 is better described as a what?
That's correct.
So what do I do when I'm multiplying to exponents?
You add.
That's correct. Now I'm going to ask you another question. This -6 here, this -6, is that a number or an exponent?
Number.
What is this -5?
Number.
So I'm multiplying numbers.
Oh,
You with me on that? All right, you just have to keep practicing. I understand it's hard. Okay. Now, Mr. Wilson, we left off at you, right?
No, I finished my phone.
Okay, that was 23, right? You just did 23 is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so back over here. Now we have to use our calculator. Everybody's taking out their calculator and you're just typing this on the calculator. And I don't know what the answers are, but we're gonna start with Aiden, and Aiden's gonna tell me the answer to 25, and hopefully you agree with them. If you don't agree with them, we'll check out your calculator and see what's wrong or what's right. Do you have your calculator today? Okay, Aiden, tell me what the answer is. No. What'd you forget to do? Because you're making a substitution, you need parentheses. So what I want you to do is this now. I want you to do open parentheses. Type that on your calculator. Then type in -2, close parentheses, and then do to the 4th power. There you go. Now I'm hoping everybody understands the difference now. Everybody agree? If you just do -2 to the 4th, it'll say -16 and your answer will be what?
Wrong.
It will be wrong. All right, it will be wrong. Does everybody understand that? All right,
Yeah.
if I just ask you what this is, everybody do this. Look at what's up on the board. If I said, what's that? Aiden, what would the answer be this time? That would be -16. That is correct. Okay, that's the difference. I'm just hoping everybody's listening to me. All right. Okay, here we go. Now we're waiting on Miss Elliott to tell me. Everybody's got to type that in now.
I got 2592.
Did anybody else get 2592?
Thought we were only doing
Yeah,
I got one.
Yeah, I should have done the odd, but we're doing the 26 for right now. What?
I just don't understand,
yeah, I
how you would type it in.
Yeah.
For number 26?
Yeah, like, is it was it going to be, is it going to be, first one?
Okay, so I'll try to tell you. If what you're plugging in is negative, it would be a good idea to put what around it?
Parentheses.
If what you're plugging in is positive, does it matter? No. All right. Is that better? Nora?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Did anybody else get 2592? You got it? All right, so I'm assuming that's correct. 2592 for 26. Austin, you're on you've been so good for like 12 weeks or whatever long we've been in school now. You've done nothing but play for the last couple days. And when you leave today, I'm going to call your parents and we're going to have a little meeting tomorrow. See if we can settle you down, okay? All right, not telling you anymore or I'm going to dismiss you from class. All right, here we go. You're up, 27. I'm waiting for you to tell me what the answer is. Everybody's trying it on the calculator. Just type it in. And remember, if you're substituting in a negative, go ahead and put the parentheses around it.
-11.
Anybody else get -11?
I got 550.
Okay, we'll try it again because I think I got -11.
Let's see.
Did anybody else get -11?
Wait, how?
I got -1.
Okay, so just retype it in. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
When you do the -3, do you put the 4 outside the parentheses?
For what?
I said, and then like the -3, like for why?
You should type it in as -3. Here's how you should type it in. -3 times -2 minus 4 caret 4 plus 4 caret 3.
But what about the parentheses?
What?
And also, why
What?
is 3? Why is 3?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're right.
Um,
Now, tell me what parentheses you want me to do.
So I just don't understand because you said if there's negative, it would probably be two parentheses. So why are we in parentheses here?
Where? I'm asking.
I know, like around the negative.
Around what negative?
Like all the negatives, like why are we doing parentheses now?
Okay, because first of all, this isn't a substitution. We don't put you don't put parentheses around -3.
Oh, okay.
The variable is what you should be putting parentheses around. But this times -2 doesn't require parentheses because it's not to a power. Right?
Yes.
So now type in -3 times -2 minus 3 to the 4th plus 4 to the 3rd and see if that comes out to be -11. Yes, Max.
For questions like this, will you still be able to put the parentheses in the question, get it right?
Yes. If you put parentheses around the -2, it'll still give you the same answer.
Maybe a syntax error.
Would we get any points off on the test?
No, sir.
Okay.
The reason why you got a syntax error is because you probably put in -3 instead of -3.
I think I put a negative parentheses minus 3 and then 2 minus 3.
Okay. Who did number 27? I forget.
Oh, never mind, I got negative.
You did? Okay, Jacob, 29.
Alright, so we're not putting in there, so 3 squared minus 2 times 3
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It's 4.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
sorry, 4. All right, let me repeat that again.
Yeah.
4 squared,
Right?
subtracted by 2 times 3 plus 3 times 4. Let's square that.
Not square. Cubed,
I mean,
right?
cube, sorry.
Right.
I got 202.
Hold on a second. I just don't, does everybody understand why I put parentheses instead of the time symbol? Because the times looks like a what now? X. That's why I put parentheses there. All right, we just need to be smart enough to do that. All right. What did you get?
202.
Did anybody else get 202?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm happy with that. What?
If you're doing like this problem, it's easier for you, if you not put the times to the automatic. And we'll plug in the number.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want you to figure out.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good. All right, very good. Okay, Mikey, you're on 31.
I got negative 0.2 repeated.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I didn't put the 3 in the parentheses. I got 0.
Shh. I'm waiting for Mikey.
Still got.
Then you change it to a fraction.
One over 36.
Yeah, buddy. 1 over 36.
How do you make the
Fraction is the second, and then you're looking for the fraction to decimal.
So you use second one, purity button.
Yes.
Then
Show them again. Did you see it? Okay. All right, I'm happy with that. Okay, everybody good with 31?
Second, and then the fraction.
Yeah, I'm not accepting those decimals. It has to be a fraction. Okay, Sophia.
Okay, so it's 5 to the negative third. And I got 1 over 125.
You're amazing, kiddo.
nice fraction? You need Barack Obama.
Yes, 1 over 125. I'm good with that. Hurry up, go. Anybody having a problem with 33?
How would you do that in calculator if ALgebra?
I didn't hear you.
Wait, oh, never mind. Never mind.
Okay. Lila. You got the annoying one. No, this one's not hard.
Okay, negative 3 times negative 3 times 2 to the third power times fraction of the second.
Yes,
power
good job,
is
girl.
18 or 1,800.
Anybody else get 1,800?
Yeah.
1,800. Okay, I'll give you a second. I like this. It's really making sure you know how to use your calculator. You okay? Anybody? Everybody's good with 1,800?
yes.
Okay. Let's hear it. Oh, 37. I want you to think about this one. Yay, 1. Because anything to the 0 power is what? Uno. I like the Spanish. 1. I've been saying rapido when I stand outside.
Fast.
And then senor, is that her name? Senora? Is that what we would say? She says, oh, you're teaching Spanish down there too, huh? So I was like, no, they were telling me Spanish. I had no idea what that meant, but it means hurry up, fast. Thank you. All right. So there we go. 37 is 1. Everybody happy? Everybody's good? All right, Max, you're up. 39. Let's see what you got.
-4
Yep.
parentheses
Yep,
negative 3
yes,
to the third power
yes.
plus 2 times 5. See? And I got 68.
Anybody else get 68?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I got 1,080.
All right, so let's see what we did. -4, open parentheses, -3. Now, if you want to put -3 in parentheses, it'd probably be a good idea. So you have to, so now look, let me start out by saying this. Here's what I want you to do now. Sometimes it's just quicker if you don't try to do it all at once, right? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to do this first. All right, everybody should be doing this part first. And then your final answer, you should do what? Multiply by -4. I think that's easier. All right. So now I want you to do parentheses -3 to the third power plus 2 times 5. And then tell me what that is.
-17.
Right. And then you multiply that by -4.
Okay.
There you go. Sometimes it's easier not to try to do the whole thing on the calculator first. Okay, 41, where am I at? Okay, let's see.
Open the parentheses, -3
Yes, sir. You
times 2.
hold on a minute. And then what's y?
Oh, that's not just 2. Doing 40.
No, I'm doing 41.
Oh,
Yeah, do 41.
2.
Yes, 27. Good job. All right. All right. Nora, 43.
Okay, so it's in front of parentheses, -3 times 2, close parentheses to the first power. And then so the first power just means that you just do it, so -3 times 2 is -6.
-6 is correct. Everybody okay with that? All right, let's check out 45. All right, Wilson, you're up with 45.
Okay, so 3, like on the outside, open the parentheses, negative, or you do another parentheses for the -3, and then you close the parentheses 2, and then you'd add 3 and times 5, and then close the parentheses.
How many times?
72.
Did anybody else get 72? Is 72 okay? I think 72 is correct. I just did it. I got 72. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Which brings me to, who did that one? Okay, thank you. All right, 47, Aiden.
I'm sorry.
What's the matter?
I didn't get that. I got 18 and I did it twice, and then my copy down. So I think it's on this one.
Okay, well, I'll check my work.
I got 18.
9:15. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. You're 100% correct. That's wrong. I think you put the parentheses in the wrong spot. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. Hold on. I know. Everybody stop and listen for a second. That's why I like to do the inside part of it first. I like to do the inside part of it first. All right, what's -3 squared? Nope, it's not -9. It's 9. And then 9 plus 15 is what? 24. That's where, those of you guys who said it was 18, that's where you made your mistake. And then 3 times 24 is in fact 72. All right. That's a good problem right there. Shows you how you can make a mistake easily if you're not careful with your calculator, even if you know how to use it. What?
I didn't do that side part first. I just did the whole thing.
I think that's correct. You can do that. All right. So here we go. Back over here, 47. Aiden, what are you thinking?
I got 30.
-3 times 5 to the -2 like that, right? Well, what's -3 times 5? Put that in parentheses and then raise it to the -2. He's going to double check his work right now. Just a minute. He's checking his work.
When I did negative, when I did 15, or, wait, never mind.
It's a weird decimal.
Mhm.
And then convert the decimal to a fraction. What is it?
1/225.
That's what I got.
Me too.
Is that it? Yeah. Okay, so your job now is to go do the what? Yeah, try the evens right now. All right, you got some time. What time's the bell ring?
1 minute.
1 minute?
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, you got that homework. You haven't had homework in 2 nights, plus you get to use a calculator. All right,
Do we have to do the evens for homework?
that's exactly what we're doing. Evens for homework. What?
Do tomorrow?
Yeah, when you walk into class, I'm just gonna collect it.
Okay.
All right?